In the previous class we were discussing about the speed and velocity, and now in this session we are going to discuss about the different types of velocity. So my dear friends, let us see what is uniform velocity. Uniform, in the word itself the meaning is there. Uniform means it is uniform. Means the body is going with a uniform velocity, constant velocity. Its magnitude as well as direction, both are constant. In such case, see, magnitude and direction both are in the same direction, and magnitude and direction must be the same. Then that body is said to be moving with uniform velocity. Okay? And next, non-uniform velocity means the velocity is not uniform. It is not maintaining a constant velocity. Velocity is continuously changing. So in such case, we say that it is non-uniform velocity. And the next one, that is the average velocity. Average velocity means, for example, any object is moving from one point to the other point. It is covering some distance with some velocity, some distance with some velocity, some distance with some velocity, like that. This is a different case. But on the whole, there is an average velocity. On the whole journey, the average velocity of the whole journey is the total distance divided by total time. See, this is important. Many problems will be asked from this area. Average velocity is the total distance covered by the total time taken. That is called the average velocity. So I think now you understood. You will understand better when we do some more problems. Next, this is the instantaneous velocity. Velocity at a particular moment is called the instantaneous velocity. For example, we are seeing the speedometer. We are going in a vehicle and we are seeing the speedometer. The speedometer is giving the speed of the vehicle at that particular instant, at that particular moment. So that particular moment velocity at that moment is called the instantaneous velocity. So now I think you got an idea about the different types of velocities. Uniform velocity. In uniform velocity, we say that the acceleration is zero. Okay, again we are going to discuss that. Non-uniform velocity, average velocity. This is very important among all. This is the most important thing among all. So the average velocity is nothing but this is a very important total distance by total time. And instantaneous velocity means velocity at a given instant, at that moment is called the instantaneous velocity. Now let us see some applications. In kinematics, now we are dealing with kinematics. This is a part of mechanics, one of the very important branch of physics. I request all the children, please try to enjoy the work what you are doing. Okay, now let us listen to madam. Madam will be telling the problem, and let us try to solve them. You can also try along with me. So madam,
a car covers 30 kilometers
okay,
at a uniform speed of 60 kilometers per hour.
So a car is covering 30 kilometers distance. 30 kilometers.
Uniform speed 60 kilometers per hour.
The uniform speed.
Speed.
Okay. Let us represent the speed. Uniform speed of 60 kilometers per hour.
And the next 30 kilometers at a speed of 40 kilometers per hour.
Next 30 kilometers of distance. Kilometers of distance with a speed of
40 kilometers per hour.
with a speed of 40 kilometers per hour. Okay. Right.
Find the average speed for the entire journey.
So what is the average speed for the entire journey is equal to how much? Okay, right. So a car is moving first 30 kilometers distance with a speed of 60 kilometers per hour, and the next 30 kilometers distance with a speed of 40 kilometers per hour. So what is the average speed for the whole journey, for the entire journey? That is a question. See my dear friends, whenever you read a question, the first must understand. Next step, you have to picturize it. Put it in a diagram. This diagram, you will be writing all the given quantities in the diagram. So the diagram will be representing the whole problem. So right, by seeing the diagram, you must be in a position to say the problem. See, just now I repeated the problem. Just by seeing the diagram, I repeated the problem. You must be in a position to repeat the problem by seeing the diagram. Okay. So the average speed is nothing but total distance by total time. Already just now we have seen it is nothing but total distance, that is the total distance divided by the total time. Now total distance is d1 plus d2 and the total time is t1 plus t2. Time in this case let it be t1 and time in the second case let it be t2. We don't know, we have to find out. My dear friends, already we know that speed is equal to distance by time. Already we know this. Speed is equal to distance by time. So, time is equal to distance by speed. Time is the speed. You can just take the cross multiplication. Time is going there and speed is coming here, that's all. So, time is equal to distance by speed. So, t1 is equal to distance, that is d1 by speed, that is this one. Means 30 by 60. So 0, 0 to 1, 3, 1, 3, 2. So 1 by 2 hours. T1. So the value of T1 is equal to 1 by 2 hours. So the unit is very important. Now T2 is also equal to distance by speed. So the distance is already given to us, that is 30 kilometers. And the speed is also given to us, that is 40 kilometers per hour. So now just if you cancel, you are getting T2 is equal to 3 by 4 hours. 3 by 4 hours. Now my dear friends, from this what we want is total distance, what total time. Now let us take total time T1 plus T2 is equal to 1 by 2 plus 3 by 4. Let us take the LCM as 4. 2 is 2. 2 plus 3. That's equal to 5 by 4 hours. So the total time we got it. Now total distance is D1 plus D2 is 30 plus 30, that is 60 kilometers. Now total time is 5 by 4 hours. So my dear friends, nothing is there in the numerator. 60 means 60 by 1. 60 by 1 into the denominator will be going there. So my dear friends, kilometer by hour. Kilometer by hour. 12s are 5 ones are 5 12s are 12 4s 48. 48 kilometer per hour. So my dear friends, now we got the average speed is nothing but equal to, the average speed is nothing but equal to how much? The average speed is nothing but 48 kilometers per hour. I think now you understood how we solve the problem. Total distance by total time. I request all of you, do the problem by yourself. Take care of the units. Units are very important. I think this problem is clear. Once again I am trying to repeat. A vehicle is moving first 30 kilometers distance with a speed of 60 kilometers per hour. Next 30 kilometers distance with a speed of 40 kilometers per hour. What is the average speed? We have taken total distance is equal to average speed is total distance by total time. So D1 plus D2, T1 plus T2. In this case T1 plus T2. Time is nothing but, we know that speed is equal to distance by time. From that time is equal to distance by speed. And from that time T1 is equal to D1 by S1. Distance in the first case by speed in the first case. See, we have taken this as first case. From A to B it is the first case, from B to C it is the second case. Right, 30 by 60 which is equal to half. So, T1 we got as 1 by 2 hours. Similarly, we got T2, 3 by 4 hours. Now we are adding T1 and T2. We got 5 by 4 hours. Now we got total distance as 30 plus 30 60. T1 plus T2. Total time as 5 by 4. Here my dear friends, please please be careful. In the numerator only 60 is there. If you get confused, just put 1 in the denominator. So 60 by 1, the denominator you have to take it as a reciprocal of it when it goes to the numerator. So 4 by 5, just cancel, you will be getting. Please see that you are writing the units. 48 km per hour. That is the average speed in this particular case. So thank you.